Good evening. This is me going live on my laptop camera, which doesn't look too good. Can you hear me? Okay, I don't have anybody. Oh, you can hear me. Good evening, everyone. Who do we have? We have Snapdragon, Sanity Checkers, Tina, Ria, Gail, Kaz, making me better. I like that name. Kerry. Oh, I'm so glad you can all hear me. So hi, and welcome to my first ever live. As I say, I've got this on the laptop. Hiya, Nanny Bops. So this means that I can see your chat coming up. Obviously, I have my reading specs on as well. So, yeah. Oh, there's 4x4 fella. Hello there, Sharon and Tina, Marianne, Carreno. My goodness, there's so many of us here. This is great. Black cat. My black cat is still outside. I don't know where she's been most of the day. However, we do have a little nest at the top of on top of the roof. So there's been a lot of birds going about. So that's probably where she's doing. She's probably prowling. Justine, Suburban Squirrel, Annie Green, hello. Welcome to my very first live. As you can see, I'm not in the kitchen. I am sitting on my armchair in the sitting room. Little TX99 and Ellen, hello. TX99 from Central Texas. WDC, hello from Belgium. My goodness, we've got people from all over. This is great. So yeah, I just thought if you've been watching the UK prepping scene, you'll have seen that David from Scottish Urban Prepper has shut down for now. So I thought I would just come on and try and have the space while he's there or while he's away, so that if he wants to come back, I can just stop doing live. So yeah, Ryan, good weather coming this week. I hope so. The one thing I would say from good weather is remember to water your plants, especially your seedlings, which I singularly forgot to do. What can I say? Elizabeth, hello there. Mandy from Kent. That's where Patrick's daughter was until this time last year. Mary, hello. Oh, David in the pub. I know. I've seen someone said that he's been getting some offline hassle. So I'm hoping he'll come back. But if not, we can do that thing. Hopefully we'll see him about again and I can go back to having a quiet Sunday night. But I thought just this week I would try a live just to see. Now, what did I just see? Oh, Mary, you just watched my toad video. I know. Honest to goodness, I was like a 5-year-old. Hiya, Stephanie. Welcome. Good to see you. I made Toad in the Hole for the very first time tonight. Never done it before. And it turned out so well. It's just, I don't know what happened. I lucked out because if you've been watching my videos, you know, in cooking, I don't normally luck out. But I did, and it was fabulous. So good, in fact, that poor Patrick, who is sitting across from me, he got yelled at going, come and see, come and see. It's turned out so fabulous. So yeah, 5-year-old child having actually done something that worked. That was me. He also got Mandy. Yeah, that toad was there. Miriam, hello from County Kerry. Eva, decluttering queen. Oh yeah, I did enjoy that toad in the hole. Kaz, you do your toad in the hole in the air fryer. I haven't worked that out yet. Patsy, hello, sweetheart. Lizzie, Lizzie and Toby in Wales, hello. Carol, hi there. Doesn't matter what situation you're in. I think it's great that everyone's here. Frugalotti Miss Peg. That toad in the hole was so pretty. I was so impressed. Irish, hi from the north of Ireland. Jeanette from the Netherlands, hello. And Kaz from Bath. it's great to have so many of you here. Nettie, hello. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you to say. So yeah, as I say, that's why I came on live tonight, was the fact that David's not coming on, but also thought it was a good night because I had done the sort of reintroduction video today, and I thought, well, this is a good night to come on and see if anyone's got any questions. Like somebody had said, oh, Ray, you're in the Isle of Wight. I went there on holiday once. I was working at Victoria Coach Station in London, and there was a whole load of us went down to the Isle of Wight. A dose of Dave. Hello from Manchester. Thank you. Great to see you here. Sooty Cat from the UK. Yeah, me with my black cat. Totally understand that. Eva's in Canada. Patsy, there's 80. I thought I'd be lucky to get like 8. Thank you so much. This is so fabulous to have everyone here. I'm so excited. Melanie from Derby, hi. Now, who asked the question? Kaz, what job do you do? I do a job, I am an administrator. I work for a construction company, and we do mostly insurance works. So I speak to people whose houses have had the roof leak or their house is flooded. The main thing that you'll find in insurance claims is burst pipes. So that's what we do. I deal with taking calls, working out, dealing with the sort of insurance companies. Mandy, who I work with, she deals with getting the materials. And then we have a fabulous group of guys who go out and fix houses. So yeah, that's what I do. I sit on the phone, sit on the computer, and basically try and help people get their houses fixed. So that's what I do. I am an administrator. So yeah, hence me doing things more natural and normal channels. I don't get called normal very much, Mandy, I have to say that. But thank you for that. Bear with me a second. I'm a nervous wreck, as you can see. I'm going right. I'm taking off my cap and something hot. Patrick is sitting over there laughing at me, going, please, holding the deal, please. Oh, goodness. Right, okay, we're back. Sooty cat, black cats are the best. Yes. And who's at the moment? Patsy, Lucy is Tuxedo. You've got 2 black cats, Ben and Lucy. See, that's lovely. I love black cats. I really do. Question: what to do about buying plants for decoration? Is it unnecessary waste of money? Well, check my mic. The microphone's on the cardigan, hang on. I'm so sorry. The microphone was on the cardigan and I took the cardigan off. Patrick is now sitting there in stitches over in the corner. 4x4 fella. Yep, you're right. My mic was on my jacket completely. What to do about buying plants for decoration? Well, I cannot buy plants for decoration. My daughter says it perfectly when she says, I do not have green fingers. I have black fingers. I have never managed to keep a house plant. However, I have been in people's houses where they've got like an area of house plants. My Aunt Julie, she had, when I was in my teens, she had a corner where she had one of those, do you know the little gardens and the big round bottles? She had one of them. And she had a huge Swiss cheese plant. And I used to love sitting at that side of the room reading a book. It was quite relaxing. So yeah, if you can keep houseplants alive, unlike me, and if you enjoy them, then why not? Do you know, I mean, I think there's little enough enjoyment going on in the world just now. Okay, Nettie, yep, that was a very random question and it just caught my eye there. Need a recommendation from someone for getting pajamas for getting hot and cold at night. Oh, the hot flashes. Yeah, I get them too. I have not found anything at all. So, oh, BCTV with a different video. Hi. Sarah, hi. And yes, to the really big number there, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but is Patrick with you? Yes, Patrick's over there laughing at me and waving. But yeah, pajamas. If you're of that certain age when you're getting hot and cold at night, I don't have a solution. I literally would go to bed with pajamas, and in the middle of the night, I would throw them off, which wasn't exactly the best idea, but hey. Lila, hello. Nice to see you. Decluttering Queen says, hello, Patrick.
Hello there.
There you go. That was Patrick. So he is here. Do we want to see Patrick? Is he real? I showed you him on the beach. Of course he's real. Yell again and say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm 100% real.
See?
I'm just shy.
Yeah, he's not a camera person at all. Oh, BCTV different video. It's Bridget. Hello. I love this. This is so great. So yes, you're still not going to see Patrick. Julie, hello from Ireland. Mary, hello to Patrick and Raven. If Raven comes in, I will lift her up so that you can see her on the feed.
You won't be lifting me up.
But no, I won't be lifting Patrick up, as he said. Who else we got? Annie, Nelly, Jari, hello. Elderberry, hello. Sarah M says, good to hear you, Patrick. Julie, hi from Ireland. Suburban Squirrel, what about the pure cotton nightwear? Rare to get nowadays, but some places still do them, like John Lewis. Oh, okay. I may have to look at that. You make notes, please. Pure cotton nightwear. I may have to go and look at that. And Miss Peg says it's okay. She's shy too. Slave to No Man. Hello, great to see you. Put a woolen blanket on top of your sheet. Kept me warm all winter. Oh yeah, that one. Lila, thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. To be honest, I don't know why I started doing. Is anyone getting twitchy about AI? Totally twitchy about AI. I was actually thinking of doing a video, but I don't have enough information, and I don't have enough time to research it properly. But I am getting twitchy about AI, and my one thing is that because I've been doing the videos now for over a year, you all know what I look like. You all know what I sound like. You all know what my face looks like when I'm, not happy with something. So, if nothing else, you'll all know it's me, because there will be silly words, like Scottish words that you've probably not heard. So yeah, I am getting a bit twitchy about AI, and even when you go on YouTube now, there's a lot of videos saying how to make money out of doing AI YouTubes. That's not happening in this channel. It's just not. It's me, and I am not AI. I am me. So yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. I can't believe we've got over 100 people in here. This is fabulous. David, thank you. That's so kind of you to say. All the way down south from Reading. Hiya, Alan. I haven't seen you for ages. Well, I've seen your comments, but you know what I mean. Sanity, Ryan, I think 10 years from now will be quite scary. Yes, but I will be old and decrepit by then, so it won't hopefully be that scary for me. AI could never replicate you, Karen. The attempt would be hilarious. That is actually a good point. I think anyone who's been watching the videos regularly would know it wasn't me. That definitely would be interesting. Ray James Leaks, hello. Welcome to the first ever live. Kim from Washington State, thank you so much. Be Free, Be Frugal, hello. From Yorkshire. Not liking the idea of AI. I dislike it on YouTube videos. Yeah, I dislike it. Well, I don't. You see, that's the thing. And Ruth Y, hi. Hi to you too. Sandra, no, I didn't know I was live till about half an hour before I went live, I have to say. British Columbia and Canada. Donnie from Wolverhampton. Eva says, hi, Patrick. But what I was going to say is, Julie said she doesn't like the idea of AI and she dislikes it on YouTube videos. I don't even know what videos I'd be watching that's AI. I know there's some where I've seen them and I can tell from the way the voice is. You can tell that the voice is computer generated. And there was one that I watched for a while and the voice was really good. It took me a while to get it. And that did this. Decluttering Queen. AI is the artificial intelligence. And that's getting a lot of people now where it's the computer that writes the script, it's the computer that makes the voice. So you're not actually, it's not a person.
Medical decisions soon.
And as Patrick's just thrown in there, they're going to be making medical decisions soon, and they're already making legal decisions. There's some lawyers saying that they're using them instead of junior lawyers. AI is too real looking. Yes, I noticed that, Gareth. There's some of the photographs that you must have seen the same thing I did, where they're saying, here's what's getting shown online, and here's what it actually looks like, and the colours are just too in your face. So, yeah, that's it. Ryan, what are your thoughts on deep fakes? Yeah, they're scary as well, because how do you know? I mean, someone could put my face on anything. Again, I'm going for the way I talk, the way I react to things. That's how you'll know it's me. Anytime that I'm sitting all nice or doing whatever, and they go, look at that, Karen's doing this, and she's been very sweet and polite. That's no me. Just no happening. SAS 2012, thank you. Says I'm doing good. So, yeah, Helen, hello from the Wirral. Jacqueline, thank you. 4x4 file, just to let everyone know I'm not AI as well. Thank you. Ruth White, yeah, I think AI will be taking over a lot of jobs. Favourite TV show? Guess you don't have Netflix. Actually, I do have Netflix, Carol, basically because Kathleen has it. So I agreed that I would share the costs with her. So, favourite TV show? The most recent one, what was that one we watched with the soldier? Night Agent. We binged that till like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's not like us at all. So yeah, Night Agent was my most favourite TV programme just recently. I don't know what that was on, but we watched that and that was pretty good. Geez, Flan, I love that. Computer's been telling me no for years anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of us suffer from that. Schools and unis are panicking because students are using AI to write their work and nobody can tell the difference. Do you know something? Let me tell you a story about that. I know exactly what you mean by the AI. However, Kathleen, my daughter, is dyslexic. And when she was in fourth year, which is like your standard grades, do you know, when they're like 15, 16, and it's a proper exams, and she was going through English, and she wrote an essay. Now, although she's dyslexic, Kathleen obviously has been born and brought up with me, who works in admin all her days. She has very good language skills. And they accused her that I wrote the essay. And she phoned me at work and was like, Mum, they're saying it was you that wrote it. And I thought, well, apart from the fact I don't have time, I don't know what you're talking about, what's going on. And they said she'd have to write another essay at lunchtime. Now, I could have argued that point, but we wouldn't have won. She had to write it for herself. So they sat her down and she wrote another essay at lunchtime and she knocked it out the park, as we knew she would. So that's already been happening. People have been writing essays for people for years, but AI means they can literally get it done at the touch of a button. So I'm getting to the stage now of, if not this year, but see by next year, I don't trust anyone's university degree unless it's very practical, because touch a button, they can have essays. AI and leading tech can be useful for disabled people. Absolutely. I totally agree with that, Bridget. And I think that's great, and I think it should be. But I think to be able to put on a second persona, I don't like that bit at all.
It's a tool.
Eva, my husband is Scottish. Can you please make stovies? Eva, ask him what stovies he's used to, because there's very many variations. Some people have stovies as corned beef with potato. Some people have stovies with the remainder of stew and potatoes. Some people have stovies where it is just onions and lard and potatoes. So ask him what one it is that he likes, and we'll see if we can't find it. Stephanie, 134. I've got 134 people on my live stream. Thank you so much. This is so exciting now that I'm not terrified. Nenny, what's Stovies? Stovies is basically a really cheap dinner, as Suburban Squirrel said. And it's originally, or the cheapest version is get some lard, fry up some potatoes and onions, and then you've got this sort of beef flavoured potato onions. Some of them use corned beef. Some of them put the tail end of a stew to bulk it up. So yeah, that's Stovies. Oh, thank you for saying hit the like button. That's so nice. Stephanie, Skirly is lovely too. I would say that make sure you make it with the lard, because I tried to make it with the oil the first time and it really didn't work very well at all. Snapdragon, well done, your boy. He can have a complete smug. Dyslexic with ADHD, and he is just finishing a 5-year degree. Well done, your boy. Sausages, carrots, potatoes, and onions. See, Patsy, as I say, completely different ways.
Sausages will be stuff.
Yep, and there's Careno, they use tatties. Jinx, Patsy. We have Patsy, Ryan, Be Free, Be Frugal, all jinxing at 141 now. Thank you so much. Jitty, hi. Good to see you. Joanna, hi from New Zealand. Can you go and let the cat in, please? Glad you said that about the oil. I tried it too and binned it. Yeah, it was awful with oil. The oatmeal and the oil really doesn't work properly at all. Samantha Mustard McDowell, hi, newbie here. Hello, Samantha. Welcome to my very first live. There will be sound effects. Hello, baby. Come on, come and say hello to everyone. So, David has his dogs. We have the cat, who really is not a cuddly cat. As you can see, that is Raven, the little black cat, who's going to eat. That's obviously, she's gone straight to her bowl, so that's why she's not speaking to me at all. Did you make your pasties the other day? Bridget, no, I didn't make the pasties. My intentions of what I'm going to do versus how I feel when I come in from work are two completely different things. So I can be full of good intentions when I'm talking to you one night going, tomorrow I'm going to make pasties and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then I come in from work and I'm like, bleh, it's not happening. So we did that with the toad in the hole today. Patrick and I have had a quiet day. He was in Perth, I was here, and I was like, I was going to make toad in the hole today. I can't be bothered. But so then I napped, and so did he. And then I woke up and I was like, I'm going to make toad in the hole, and messaged him, went, do you want to come and help me eat toad in the hole? So yeah, this morning toad in the hole was happening. Mid-afternoon, toad in the hole was not happening, and this evening it was. So yeah. It's my life just does what it does. What can I say? Yeah, awesome cat avoidance. That really was some pretty serious cat avoidance, have to say. Sandra, only my professors would grade my papers because I wrote such a... See, yes, that was what happened to Kathleen. She has really good language skills. And that's how they... I think that's a good thing. That if you get expelled, if you get caught using anyone else's work. I like that. Raven, Mary says hi, not that you deserve it. She's still eating. Nadine, congratulations on your first live. Thank you. Sooty cat. That is a she. She is Raven, and she is a complete torag. And Patrick, they just saw your hand. You're real. Oh no.
Everybody, AI hand.
It might be an AI hand, is Patrick's answer to that. Oh, Dominique, cut sausages into large pieces for toad in the hole means every bit gets a piece of toad. I like that. Good thought, Dominique. I like that. Perth, not Australia. No, not Australia. Yeah, remember all the times I tell you about the Scottish weather? And how it's not warm? Eva, onions, beef, spuds, lard. I can do that. Patrick, remember that one? It's the onion and beef stovies. Sooty cat, yours males. Yeah, no. Wow. Decluttering Queen, don't worry, don't think Karen got an imaginary man in her life. Can you please say hello to my daughter Amrita? I've explained that tonight you're live. Amrita, good evening. I'm so pleased you've managed to join me on my first ever live. I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. I hope that shows everyone we are live and that Amrita is going to have a good night. Baby Tales, hello, Karen and Patrick from near Helensburgh in Scotland. I was at Helensburgh. I went there once for a meeting. It's ages away from me, but it's really beautiful. See that coming down the hill towards the harbour? I loved that. Driving down, I was like, trumpty, came down over the top of the hill thing, and then there was just water because I'm landlocked. I'm at like an hour from the nearest beach, like in any direction. So coming over the hill and seeing the water, that was me. I was happy. I was like, oh, this is Helensburgh. So kits, cats, sack and wives. Yeah, that sounds a bit right, Samantha. My flat reached 20 degrees Celsius. It's really not going to be good once it gets that hot. You can make lasagna in the slow cooker, just layer and put on for a few hours. Oh, I need to go that. Greetings from Belgium. Oh, bye, Marianne. Have a good day at work. Don't work too hard. Hope it all goes well for you. Have to leave now as well. Eva, bye. Have a good day. Congratulations on your first live. Thank you, Anna. Layla, hello from Falkirk. You're just down the road. Oh, Amrita, you're 6 years old. Bless, that is the best age to be. You can have so much fun learning new things. Evening from sunny Kintyre. Hello, Wilma. I do love the West Coast, I have to say. Picture and sound is just as good as when I Skyped my friend in Mexico. Thank you, Alan. I'm glad it's working. Careno, 155 watching, but only 88 likes. Please hit the like button, everyone. Cindy, do you have midgie season in your part of Scotland? Oh, yes. Yes, we do. Cindy, midgies are the worst. Never ever be near water and trees at the same time. If you're underneath the trees at the side of water, you are getting bitten. And they can say all they want about the Avon stuff doing it and the shoe stuff doing it. It's just midgies are awful. And they just cloud you and they bite and you end up scratching forever. Carol, a great thing about UK Scotland, you can be at the seaside, countryside or city in about an hour. Yes, I am literally in the middle of it all. So I can go to any one of them in an hour. Samantha, I hit the like and share because apparently it helps the algorithm. Thank you. I don't actually know how that works, but thank you. Every little bit helps, I think. Oh, Sandra, thank you. You're just down the road in Glasgow. That is so kind of you. It's me. Hello. From Doncaster. I am well, thank you. I saw someone wearing tights over their face once. I cracked up laughing, but they were serious. Yeah, that's not so good. Do you get midges in September? They're still there in September, but not as bad as they are in the hot weather. Hello from Nova Scotia. Hello, Brooke. Nice to see you, Nova Scotia in Canada. This is so nice to have so many people here. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a party. Well, I have to say, cheers. I brought myself a drink just in case I talked too much that I couldn't speak anymore. Highlander 2023, hello from Stornoway. Hello. Great to have you here. Now, Stornoway, I must just, while I'm there, did you see the report, whatever newspaper it was in today? And they are talking about how susceptible the UK is to Russia chopping the cables undersea. And they had a wee map thing of how many cables there are. If someone decides to go and chop those cables, yeah, no happening. Make sure you're ready because all your banking will stop because the satellites can't do as much. So your power goes off, your banking goes off, your internet goes off, everything goes off. So yeah, that's not good. Stepped on a nest of sand fleas that reminded me of midges in Scotland. Ew, yeah, no. Cheers to everyone who's joined me, like Snapdragon's got a little Pinot. Enjoy. Favourite biscuit? Be free, be frugal. Bye. Take care. Have a good day. Favourite biscuit? Tried Biscoff ever. We get Biscoff, the little biscuits with cups of coffee sometimes. Favourite biscuit normally for us is the Tunnocks caramel wafer, because what's not to like? And I managed to do the tour round the Tunnocks factory, which they've now stopped, but we did it a few years ago, before the pandemic. And it's, it's biscuits. It's what we got brought up on. Love watching It's Me. Little bit of sanity. Thank you. Lois, hello. No, I didn't know this was on until half an hour before it came on, because I just decided to do it there. Chocolate hobnobs, Patsy. Yes, we do like them. Rhea, Tunnocks tea cakes. Yeah, they're pretty good. Susan, hello from North Wales. And Yellow Lab from West Cork, Ireland. Oh, the price differences, yeah. Although we are cheaper than you are just now, I wouldn't bet for how long that's going to last. Nadine, the midges are not quite mosquitoes, but almost. They've got the same horrible itchy bitey thing. So, yeah. Dominique, I actually was trying to book it so I could take Patrick round the Tunnocks factory, but there's a thing on their website now saying they've stopped doing it forever. Highlander, loving the live. I should do another. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Shortbread, yeah. Caramel digestives. Oh, I haven't had one of them for ages. See, even Patrick likes them. We got favourite biscuit for us is rich tea. Yep. Oh, stroopwafel 4x4. I haven't had that for a while. 30 years in Dun. Hey, from St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, thank you. Just looked up Stovey's wonderful idea. Yep, indeed. Have you thought of going live with other YouTubers like I did before with Marianne? I haven't really, because Marianne and I are relatively similar. There was David, but he's stopped just now. Funky Prepper is way more popular than me, and it's sort of different. So I don't really know who would want to do a joint live and stuffs. I did it with Ryan and I did it with Marianne, and that's really all I've done, because most of the time I was scared of doing live. But it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. If you had seen me at 8:15, I was in bits on this chair, lying in a heap, going, what if it doesn't work? What if I hit the wrong button? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was tying myself in knots. So Maxine and Kitty, hello from sunny Blackpool. We did Blackpool. We did Blackpool for my daughter's 18th. I took her and her friend down to Blackpool. We went on the train from up here, and we're going down in the train, quite the thing, for her 18th birthday, and she forgot her passport. So the only time she could buy a drink that whole time, which is why I think she probably did it deliberately, was when we were booked into a Premier Inn, and I had to go and speak to the barman and the reception and say, yep, this is, it's her 18th birthday, there's her thing, here's a photograph of her passport that my mum sent me to my phone. And so he let her buy the first round for her 18th birthday. And after that, guess what? Mum bought them. Surprising? I think not. Love to see a live with Mandy. That is definitely a possibility. Poor Mandy was working so much harder than me yesterday. I left at lunchtime. She stayed for the rest of the day, so she's exhausted today, bless her. Sarah, thank you so much. That is so nice. Slowly get ready for winter, washing coats, jumpers, blankets, and stocking up. Yeah, actually, Sooty Cat, mine is the coats are going into the dry cleaners. Anything that needs dry cleaned is getting done now. Licensed for ham radio. Yeah, you see, I thought about that, but I don't. I've had a look at it a couple of times, but I don't understand it, and I'm thinking, am I going to actually use it? Is there going to be many people? It's me. Does Mandy watch your YouTube videos? Yes, she does. I actually gave her a lift in the morning after. If you've watched my videos, there was one where I went like that with ta-da at the tail end, and as soon as she got into the car, she's just like, "Oh my god!" with the ta-da. It's like, yeah, had to be done. 4x4. You're right. I do need a couple of mods just in case. Sharon, hello from East Central Indiana. Oh, Jaffa cakes, yeah. So Blackpool was great. We had so much fun. Good enough from Southeast Illinois. Hello. Oh, camping trip next month. Enjoy. It's car biscuits because whenever we visited family in England, my mum would pack them for our return journey. Car biscuits sounds good. Winter coats in the machine ready to put away. It makes sense. Summer sun. Caroline, Hammersmith in London. I know Hammersmith. Patrick lived in Fulham. I have been on King Street in Hammersmith that has now got a cycle lane down the middle, which I'm none too impressed with. But I have been in King Street in Hammersmith. I actually know where that is. Patrick obviously knows all about where that is, but I know where that is. We used to, when I used to go down to Patrick, people say, "Where is he in London?" Like Fulham, near the Chelsea ground. I could walk to the Chelsea ground. And as I don't walk very far, everybody knew it had to be close to the Chelsea ground. That was my thing. Prestwick, yeah. Prestwick was great. Margaret, gutted you missed the start. Trust me, you haven't missed much. I've just been chattering. Patrick's fallen asleep there in the corner. Miriam, thank you for letting me know. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Suburban Squirrel. Aldi now have biscuit flavoured tea. They have Jaffa cake flavoured tea. I don't know if I like that though. You saw it and you didn't tell me. Patrick saw it and didn't tell me.
I don't think you want it.
Well, no, but I could have tried it. Caroline, you're my new best friend. Caroline from Hammersmith says the cycle lane is terrible. And we completely agree.
That's why I moved back to Scotland.
He says that's why I moved back to Scotland. Hey, you, come on. Right, are you going to say hello to people this time without being a complete toe rag? Oh. Right, this is now the cat who has eaten, so she's not quite as jumpy as she was before. So to anyone who hasn't met this little bundle of joy, this is Raven, who doesn't particularly like being handled. So, see, you could actually see Raven that time. Patsy, Miss Scotland, Glasgow mostly, yeah. I think anyone who's been in Scotland always misses it. Yes, Caroline, she lives at the back of King Street. She lived in Fulham for 17 years before moving to the Hammersmith. Bless.
I've been in Fulham 43 years.
Yeah, he was there 43 years. Mad. Thank you for the beautiful on my pussycat. Because my pussycat is beautiful. Now, Dominique, I totally agree with you in that. I've done a couple of videos. What Dominique's saying is the skills that our grandchildren are losing, and the skills of, obviously like cooking, fixing things. I remember Kathleen was probably about 30, so you're talking what, about 15 years ago. I did a youth club for some of the guys in the local town. And one of them came running up to the door, banged on the door, and he went, "Oh, it's your man." And I was like, "No, he's not here." The guy who I was with at the time. And I was like, "Why? What's that?" Because he was like jumping up and down. Going, I'm like, "What?" "My sister's broken down. She's got a flat tire." I said, "Well, change it." "Well, I don't know how." So off I toddled, went down the road, changed the tire. And he's like, "You know how to change a tire?" Like, "Yes, of course I know how to change a tire. I have been driving for nearly 20 years. Of course I know how to change a tire. I can also check my oil, my water. Granted, I don't do it as often as I should, but I know how to do it. I know how to check my tire pressures. Cooking, basics, things like that." Um, and yeah, I do think that that's a lot of, there's a lot of skills are getting lost. Even things like, as you've probably heard me say, Patrick is an electrician. I can change a plug. I can even connect my cooker. Can we just mention before he throws something at me? I know how to connect my cooker. Did I do it correctly? No, I did not. And Patrick checked it when he came up later that month and he was not happy at all. So don't do it unless you absolutely properly know what you're doing, but that's the sort of skills that we need to be teaching the kids. Because the last thing we want to be doing is having to pay someone to come and fit a cooker when you can do it yourself. If you know how to do it safely, and please read the instructions, etc., etc. And from the look I'm getting, you're probably better getting an electrician for that. But you should be able to change a plug. Really. Caroline, you're from Yorkshire. Yeah, there's an awful lot of people in London are not from there. Dominic, even things like filling a car with fuel. Yeah, exactly. Lynn, hello from Oregon. Nice to see you. Oh, I'm so glad your daughter loves Raven. I have to say, I do. And it's the same. Oh, yours is 8. Happy birthday to Arthur when he's 8. Oh, what? Do not walk on my keyboard. Please do not walk on my keyboard. You see, the thing is, the cat sometimes walks on my keyboard, and Patrick will get a message from her. So, no, the cat is now down. 4x4 fella, you're absolutely correct. My father was an AA man for over 20 years. And he kept cars together, and I have witnessed it with string, with stockings, with duct tape, with whatever. And as he got, as he went through the years in the AA, yeah, you do need an electrical engineering degree just about. It's ridiculous. Oh, Patsy, happy birthday to your cats on the last day, May, as well. Good enough. You enjoy cooking and baking bread at 70s. See, that's the thing. We can do that. Once we know it, it's half of its muscle memory. They may not be that interested. Lois, see when they run out of that much money, trust me, they'll be interested. Caroline, you got some bottled water in, and you had no water the other day. It became very useful. See, even I have water, and I live not that far from Highland Spring, can I just say? Good enough studied in England, in Grantham, near London. Ooh. Fiona, hello from New Zealand. Patsy, your grandpa was an engineer for Rolls-Royce. Yeah, so your dad will be like my dad. It's one of those things. Sooty Cat, yes, I would love to have a 4x4 fella as a mod. If I knew how to do that, I would be doing very well. I have no clue. This is yet another one of these things that I have no clue what I'm doing. Memories of our old Ford Corsair held together with string in places. Yeah, see, I have that. Fiona, your mum's from Pitlochry is beautiful. Although I have to say, I went and I visited the dam there, and it shows you the salmon ladder. Who knew salmon were so big? Like when they're in real life, I thought they were baby sharks. Honestly, they're huge. Learned such a lot from watching my mum in the kitchen and dad around the house. That's it. And nowadays, you don't watch your mum in the kitchen because your mum's out working as well. My dad can fix anything. He used to work on the cranes and farm machines. Even used to use food community machine for local nuns. Yeah, people would do that. They would be able to fix things and be able to, even if they didn't know exactly how to fix things, they would be able to cobble things together. As Patsy's just said, she was knitting when she was 6. I remember getting knitting classes at school. I was terrible at it. But I learned enough that a few years ago, when I was the very skint single parent with Kathleen, and the fluffy wool was all in. Do you remember the fluffy wool that had the sparkles on it and everything? So you didn't see if you dropped a stitch. And I could knit in straight lines. So I knitted everyone fluffy scarves for Christmas because you got the wool in the cheap shops like Poundland and stuff, and straight up and down. It was dead easy. So that was my Christmas present to everybody. Repair shop in the area. Oh yeah, very good. So many things are designed so they can't be fixed unless it's by the manufacturer. Oh, don't even start me on that rubbish. That's just... And so many things are done for obsolescence now. You'll like this one, Patrick. 4x4 fella is a certified cable tie engineer. Yeah, that made him laugh. His uncle had a small farm and we fixed everything. And that's what you do, or that's what you did. Yeah, chunky wool, Patsy, is the best. Aran jumpers and cardigans. Oh, I remember that. My mum sat and did my dad an Aran jumper. And we only actually threw it out when I sold the house because it had shrunk so much. I think she put it in the tumble dryer or something. But yeah, that was like 40 years old, that Aran, and it was still good. Love to crochet before your hands wet. Yeah, Nenny, I've noticed that, but my hands, I've got to be careful with the knitting and crocheting. There's only so long I can do that. Food banks have been asked for mug shots, instant mash, and cups of soup as folk can't afford to cook. So that might be a reason for lost cooking skills. I remember reading about that, and there was somebody, it was a few years ago, somebody did a video, and it was it was about people being poor and struggling to survive. And they were like, right, okay, the politician was coming, when What's His Face did that, I'll go and stay in a poor person's house for a week or something. So they did a skit on that. And they said, right, there you go, we'll give you the pound of carrots or something and you can make yourself soup. Or we'll give you this and you can do that. And they're like, right, now turn on the oven. And she's like, I don't have electricity for the oven. Okay, well, we'll turn on the button. No, I don't have electricity. Well, open the tin and how am I going to heat it? And they just expected you to have so much stuff. They expected you to have power. They expected you to have an oven. They expected you to have so many things. And people don't have all that now. Michael Portillo? No, I don't think it was Michael Portillo, Dominique. It was the other one. Blue suits, very often blue suits. What was that guy's name? But yeah, and that's the thing nowadays. And I think what I noticed. Oh, Nadine, bye. Hope you have a good day. Catch you later. Thank you so much for coming. But what I noticed being down in London is what I called a studio flat, or what I called a bed set, is now called a studio flat. And the people in some of the towns are like, nope, it was a politician, Highlander. I just can't remember what his name was. Lost the train of thought. Here we go. Yeah, if you're living in one room and all you've got is a microwave, you can't really do much with that. If all you've got is one burner, you can't really do much with that. So you really have to have some really good cooking skills to try and have a healthy diet in some of these single rooms. Driverless bus. Sorry, I'm just jumping up and down here. Who was in the driver? Want to go in a driverless bus? No. No, Margaret, I am with you. I'm not ready for a driverless bus either. As I say, my dad was an AA man. He was a driver. Most of his working life was driving. And it's it was like, pay attention, don't take chances. It's a 2-ton killing machine you're driving, etc. There is no way in this earth you would have got my father on anything driverless. Miriam Pleister Rostamar Karen is used to speaking on local radio. Why, thank you. Ian Duncan Smith, no. Patrick, go and look up who was the politician that did the week in somebody else's house. In the poor person's house. Was it Michael Portillo?
Done twice.
Good enough. I must say that the US is much like a driverless bus at the current time. I think there's very many places are like a driverless bus at the current time. No bedroom tax in Scotland since 2016. Don't know. Dominique Matthew Paris, no. Who knows? I'll know it when I find it. Today, as I say, I did my toad in the hole and I was sitting quite a thing. And if you saw I haven't put it up yet. I've started doing a video. I had to go and make carrot soup because my nose bend is going quite well, but Did I have stuff for lunches this week? No, I did not. So I've got no planning for lunch. So what I did was I went and threw some frozen carrots in the slow cooker with some onions and some stuff. And that is hopefully going to be lunch. We'll see. I am hoping to do another no spend week this week, although I did buy a Too Good to Go bag from the Spar today because it had to be done. You know, there was this Spar just up the road and it had to be done. Electric vehicles are 3 times as heavy as diesel or petrol vehicles as well. I never thought of that, Suburban Squirrel. Now, they have been saying that multi-storey car parks and bridges will struggle because the electric vehicles are heavier. I didn't realise they were 3 times as heavy as a diesel or petrol vehicle. Yeah, you've not got much of a chance. If that hits you, that's not going to be good at all. We don't like that. Yeah, we don't like that at all. But yeah, there's all these things are happening now with the, with the AI, with the driverless stuff. Don't even start me on ULEZ in low traffic neighbourhoods. We don't like them at all. And of course, what I find is I'm rural Scotland. I'm a lady of a certain age. And my thought is, I'm sorry, you want me to go and stand out in minus 16 and wait in a bus? And then when I get dropped off from the bus, walk a mile down to my office, down a big hill that I've then got to walk back up again in the snow. Not happening. Just not. And I think that's a huge thing for many people in like ULEZ and things like that are being brought out in cities. And there's no concept of what's going to happen in rural areas. There's Bridget saying roads aren't strong enough for electric cars in Cornwall. I know the road that I used to take to the radio station. I mean, it's crumbling at the edges with a tractor. Never mind the electric cars going everywhere. So yeah, there's lots of different things. So we'll see how it goes. Now we are now at 52 minutes. I thought I would do this for an hour. So if anyone has any questions, do let me know. I will have a mouthful of my drink. Tesco charging their farmers. I don't know, Nene. I looked at that. That's why I've boycotted Tesco's. But I haven't heard anything else. But you see, that then makes me suspicious. Because is it that I'm not hearing anything else because it got such a bad press? We shall see. But no, I don't have any further updates in that one. Roads are bad enough. There are potholes everywhere. Yes, the roads are full of potholes. Hev's got a sinkhole. I mean, that's just like scary. Good enough. I would love to make comments on your vlogs, but I don't know how to do it. You should just be able to scroll down and it should let you make a comment. Go with buses, taxis, delivery drivers will raise their prices due to the ULEZ cost. They're going to have to. I mean, fuels cost more. You think my guys are driving 50 miles to a job and then they're getting charged £12.50 to go to the centre of town to go and repair someone's house? My firm shouldn't be paying that. That's, certainly for me, I would say insurers should be paying that. But basically, if you live in one of those ULEZs and you're asking a workman to come and do the job, you're going to have to pay them. If that's what it costs to park in your area or to get to your area, they're going to charge you. I would, to be honest. Yeah, £2 single bus fare. That is a good thing. I think that's been enjoyed. Idea for ham at Christmas, and now do it as a regular ham. Smoke it, cook it in slow cooker, then cool and slice. Yeah, that is great. I've got one of them that I took out the freezer for sandwiches. That ham thing has saved me a lot of money. Nene, you can't find anything about it. We need to go and have a look at that and see if we can find it. Tesco originally said that charging was going to be free if you could prove that you've shopped in there. Fifth. Charlotte, hello. I do hope you've been here for a wee while because I'm just about to sign off, but good to see you. Sooty cat. 4x4 Phil, longer lorries are not a problem. Alison, sorry for you, I had another meeting this evening too. Good idea to have a look. Thank you, Alison. Good to see you. 4x4 fella, I am thinking longer lorries are not a problem to the driver or the roads. I do think, however, that people are not going to realise what it's going to take for those lorries to turn, especially cyclists who go up the inside of lorries. Enough said. Alison, I'm just glad you made it. Thank you for coming. Chris, thank you for that. That's very kind of you. Do you use Scott's Great Boroth mix for soup? Highlander, yes, I do. That and lentils, loads of lentils. Sooty Cat, thanks for a lovely letter. Thank you. Oh, Tesco articles and Farmers Weekly. I need to go and have a look at that. Daysaver bus ticket in West Midlands is £4 for as many journeys. Nice. Bewley, yeah, lorries are going to be tricky in tiny rural bendy roads. Don't. Tika enjoyed this live. Good. Nene, we'd love to see more basic recipes. Absolutely. I don't actually do basic recipes. I literally throw things, and then sometimes if I'm actually trying to make something, I'll show you what I'm doing. But yeah, got to go start and work. Fiona, have a great time at work. I hope everything works for you, or goes well for you, not works for you. Goodness gracious. Cottage pie. Oh, I haven't made that for ages, and that's really easy as well, isn't it? Mary, great first one. Thank you. So yeah, it just remains for me to say thank you so much to everyone for joining me in this first live. I am absolutely blown away. For everyone coming to join me, thank you so much. Maria, hello. Love to make a clootie dumpling, but can't remember how my mother made them. My mother never made them myself, so I will have to have a look. But to everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a great evening, and I am going to sign off now and say goodbye. I'll catch you later.